everybody. Hi, everybody watching on YouTube. We are live. We are in the studio with the most amazing group of people. I would imagine you guys are all Ciara fans, yes? Well, we're going to bring her out. We're going to talk to her. We're going to check out some of the songs on this new album that has really been a long time coming. We've been waiting for it. We're going to check out the new video. You with all that? Yeah. I see you got wine. You can get me wine. We're going to have a good time. We'll also maybe give a chance to question or two from you guys out here, so that'll be fun. All right, man, let's get it. Princess, Grammy Award-winning singer-songwriter Ciara!
She looks so good, right?
He said, you look good.
He's so sweet. He's so sweet.
Some of them have wine. I want to know where the wine is. Are you a wine drinker? Do you enjoy?
No, I'm not really a wine
You're
drinker.
not.
But if I do, I like a sangria or something like that. Sweet stuff.
I'll have a glass of wine for you tonight in celebration of your new album. We'll do a little toast.
We can toast
in
together.
her honor today. So I have some numbers here which are kind of impressive. First of all, hi, and you look beautiful as always.
Thank you.
You look beautiful and you look happy.
Oh, yay. Thank you so much.
She looked like she got a good skin regimen and everything.
I can't.
He said you look like money. It's the water. All right, hear this, though. She got a 15-year career. She has sold over 23 million records. That's a big number. Videos viewed over 1.4 billion times. She got herself a Grammy. She got herself a husband. And she's a mom. Yeah, right? What is the most exciting thing of all of that?
Oh, my gosh. All of it.
All of it, right?
Yeah, my family, though,
Yeah,
that is definitely my foundation. My husband and my kids, that makes my world go round. That's my why.
Yeah.
So I think that if I have that part all together, I feel like I can just flourish and everything else is all good. So I'm grateful. And thanks to my fans for all of that success.
Yes. People see everything she's had, and she has this great life now, but it didn't come easy. There are challenges, I'm sure, in both personal and professional, in both sides.
Yes.
What do you think were some of the hardest things that you've had to get through to get to this point now?
Oh, my gosh. Well, personally, I know I always talk about this, one of the most, challenging times in my life was new for me was obviously being a single mom. That was something that I didn't expect to happen in my life at that time. And I kind of grew with both mom and dad. That's what I knew. That was the vision that I saw. The mom and dad that makes baby is together with baby, and that's what it's supposed to be.
And then they're together forever.
Yeah, and that didn't happen. And that was a huge challenge for me because it was the unknown. But it was a great challenge. I think that but I know that all of that made me better. Yeah. I became stronger through that experience. And that experience it felt like it was a scar at the time. It felt like it was ugly, and it wasn't the prettiest thing, when I was going through it. But when I was able to stop and reflect and be in a better place, I realized, I smiled actually when I reflected back on life's challenges, and I was like, that was a beauty mark, And when I look at my son, or in that situation, that I was like, he's so beautiful, and he's the sweetest gift that I could have ever, hoped for at that time in my life when I was going through that. And then obviously in my career, I've had many different challenges. It's been a roller coaster ride, whether it's being in one label system and out, and then in another label system and out, and then in another label system.
And people don't really realize that part, so they're like, what are you doing? What's taking so long? What's happening?
They do. Your fans get impatient. They're like, why she ain't dropping this song right now? Why she just at home? She just want to be staying at home. She don't want to do, I was getting slayed, I'm like, But if y'all only knew what I was going through.
But what is that? What is that you're going through?
Oh my gosh! Well, waiting for opinions of label heads to tell you what's going to work and what's not going to work, or what they think is going to work and what's not going to work.
Right.
And my last label situation, there was a changing of the guards constantly. One CEO in, one CEO out. One department in, one head of department out. And when you go through that process, it delays your process and you waste time. And it feels like time is going really slow, especially when you're an artist, because you want to get your vision out. Like you want to
watching
express.
other videos and hearing
I'm just
other
like,
music.
I'm ready. I got Level Up in the bag. Let's go. And that really was my case. I sat on Level Up for a long time.
Right.
And I just kept saying, this is a song that I think is going to be the right way to start my project off. And I was so confident and so sure of it. But I had to wait and then for someone else new to come in and then hear their opinion. And then honestly, I heard about it later after the fact that when they would be in rooms, they would talk about me in a way that was like, well, we don't know if she can stream anymore. There was so many doubts.
Oh.
So I didn't know that was
Wait,
happening.
is this in person or like social
Not
media?
in person.
This is social media. People are always
no,
so
not
nice
social
in
media.
person.
It was like the back in the
office.
behind the scenes in the offices.
it.
Like there was just all the conversations about can she, she can't, I don't know, all the doubts, the doubting. And so, to hear about that was kind of like I smiled, because I was always committed to my vision. And that's what gave me like the courage, and the will to go after, not hearing what they said. I heard about what they said later after, Level Up was almost 300 plus million, streams later.
That was a little stunt. She's stunning on them just now.
And then, because that's real.
Yeah.
Every time I would look up, the placement would be incredible for the streaming platforms.
Dope.
And it wasn't anything that I worked hard for every bit of, I've been working hard for everything that's been happening, but it was also my fans liking the music. And I'm so glad, that I took that risk. I took that leap of faith. And I learned in that process, when I put out Level Up, one of the things that I talk about how you level up is to be your own boss. So I took my own advice. I was like, I am not going to be at the mercy of someone else making decisions for me anymore. I want to take control because
Good for you, baby.
when I've waited, in systems, it's hard.
So what did you do? You threw it out there? You put it out yourself?
Yeah, so what I did was I flew to New Zealand. I worked with Periscope. And she's a beast. I have to shout out my choreographer, Jamaica Craft, and my creative partner. Now she's a part of my BME team in a greater capacity. But she recommended for me to work with Paris on Level Up. I played her the record. She was like, I think the perfect person for this could be this girl named Paris. And so I flew to New Zealand. Me and my crew. It was a small bunch of us. It was guerrilla style.
It was
a long flight.
Sounds like a long flight.
It was a long flight.
Yeah.
I literally landed, went straight into rehearsals. I had like 12 hours total to learn the routine. And then we shot the video late at night, like probably, it was like 8 o'clock start time.
Level up.
Exactly.
Level
we was in there, just dancing for our lives. We were dancing for our lives. And I was so committed to the visual because when Paris sent me the clip, I knew what I believed in about the song, but I saw the visual and she sent me like the rehearsals and I was like, this dance is a hit. Like, that's how I saw it. I was like, I know what I think about this song, but that dancing is like just gonna take it to another level. And so true indeed, we got into the video. She directed it. We did some of the creative together, turned it around. And then next thing you know, I put it out and literally within 24 hours, the Level Up challenges just started going crazy. And it was the most incredible feeling because I remember when I played this video for people in the other system and they couldn't see it, but I was just like, this is really the power of believing, and it just felt right. And
Isn't that crazy? Like somebody else's negative idea about something could literally shut you down if you let it.
Oh my gosh,
it can.
That's huge. Believing in yourself is real. It takes courage. Having courage is huge because a lot of times you're going to hear more no's than you'll hear yeses in life. Period. You're going to face challenges, but what do we do when we face those challenges? So for me, I was like welcoming it. I was like, let's go. And I also learned the power of my fans because what happened in the moment of me putting out that song showed me that can any other executive or any other person on this earth stop what's for me. No one can get in the way of the power of the connection that I have with my fans. And the truth is that you guys have lifted me up on this whole journey through it all.
Yeah, you.
That's real.
No, don't cry.
So sweet.
That's so cute. Did you do a level up challenge? You did? You did?
So sweet.
God bless you,
But that's
baby.
everything,
That's
right?
amazing.
That's my reason. Like, I love what I do, and
That's so
I couldn't do it
sweet.
without you guys supporting me. And the same feeling you have is the same feeling that I have, and I will continue to have, because you have no idea
I know you're
how.
gonna make me cry. I don't even know why I'm crying.
Well, you have no idea what it's like. I felt like this is another vulnerable moment, and I don't know, like, how is this gonna go? I believe in it, but you never know until you put it out to the world. And that was like, you guys hugged me in the greatest way, more than you could even know, because I was taking a risk to go out there and put my song out by myself. And luckily the budget for the release wasn't that crazy, and this is me putting on my CEO hat, but it wasn't that.
It wasn't that
crazy. I know, but now I have to wear that hat.
No, I know,
because
I know.
it's like, it's crazy town. I'm like artist, A&R, CEO, mixing the records. It's everything
sorry,
going on.